As you are aware right now, there is a significant competition on who should be speaker.
Exactly.
We're supposed to discuss this. There is internal discussion who should be speaker, and there are serious concerns if should Anita Mong return as speaker. Anita Mong, remember, was historically from FDC.
Yeah.
Even her deputy, the deputy speaker, Thomas Tayeba, was also from FDC.
Yes.
So
FDC, that is the Forum for Democratic Change. Yeah.
The Forum for Democratic Change, an opposition political party. Now, when she came to run for deputy speaker against Jacob Olanya, the first speaker, Thomas Tayeba was going to contest against her. She defeated him in the NRM caucus at State House, and he said he was going to run as an independent. But the president feared she may lose or it may favor the opposition, and he offered Tayeba the job of chief whip in exchange for her to be left to run and win. But once she was elected speaker, what Anita Mong did was now to go, and previously she was an outsider to NRM seeking the president's patronage to get through. Now, when she comes into, she begins winning over NRM structures, NRM district councillors, sub-county councillors, parish councillors, then NRM leagues for the youth, for women, for the disabled, for entrepreneurs. So that last year, when it came to running for national vice chairperson of the NRM on the women's ticket against a seasoned Rebecca Kadaga, who was former speaker, she defeated her hands down. She won by more than 80% of the vote. Now, but what did that signify, Charles? It meant that Anita Mong has actually captured the political infrastructure of the NRM across the country. Whether you talk of these different leagues, youth, women, disabled, entrepreneurs, whether you talk of district structures, district councillors, sub-county councillors, LCFF chairman, town clerks, all those people, she has won them. Now, she's a heavily consolidated person in the party. You come to parliament. She has a strong hold over parliament, both NRM, the independent, and the independents, but also plus the opposition. Because she came from there, those people, she knows them personally. They can share with her their most intimate fears and anxieties and seek her assistance. Then she has also money. Now, remember, people in NRM do not want anybody to wield that amount of power. But more than that, she has also won over the judiciary. You know, you cannot take a case to court against Anita Mong in the judiciary and win. Because many judges who are being appointed, she's the one who has to approve them through parliament.
Wow.
Their children are given jobs by her at parliament. The parliamentary commission employs more than 2,000 people. And she's the one who dispenses those jobs. And Charles, the parliamentary commission is the highest paying institution in Uganda. If you want your daughter hired, my granddaughter Charlene, you want her hired, send her to Parliament of Uganda. The minimum salary is about 10 million shillings. So all these ministers, judges, whatever it is, bishops and prelates, all of them have their children working at parliament, earning good salaries, and have been hired by Anita Mong. So there is concern. There's concern. So, she has effective control over powerful elites.
About the race for this.
So basic. That is a serious discussion. That is a serious discussion. Let's look at different school of thoughts from different scholars here on X. So we have Emma. Emma is like, he's trying to tell you guys that the president might plan to make Anita Mong as the next president. Okay, that is your digest. That what he's trying to say is that the president might be planning to make Anita Mong the president. Now, sakwari na nate kansom kazo kwa president. Jovan's Mbabazi. Anita Mong should be given a prominent ministerial position, and Mao should take over the role of the speaker. Also, me, I like Mao. There is the way I like Mao, no but Mao. Hey, if he becomes the speaker, that's okay. Hey, then what happens to Among? That is also another issue. Okay. Let's see. National Scholar Uganda. These people have just failed to understand. Anita Mong is the Speaker of Parliament who worked endlessly to make sure NRM and the president win. You people are coming up with things just to put up some tension between the Speaker and the president. Anita Mong is the first Speaker to work so well with the president. Okay. So this one is not agreeing with our first commenter. Hey, that Anita Mong worked hard for this. That they worked so hard for the president to win and also to enter the NRM properly. That now people are bringing up some things such that the tensions can come up or can build between the president and the speaker. You get? Chimuri Chizito is like, when you hear elites making analysis, you may think our country's administration is there because of robbing, winning sides, etc. When actually the real deal is with the gun. That the real deal is with the gun. Hey, not the proper administration. Okay. That's okay. That's pretty good. The interesting bit is what Mwenda is saying is MK's position and to a large extent his dad. That if, for example, Among wants to be a bigger figure in NRM, then what happens to MK and the daddy? She might take over. In simple terms. Irofesika is like a speaker Among really campaigned for NRM. She even reached deep down in the village. This had never happened. She's indeed a chief mobilizer. Among is a mobilizer. And I think Mwenda talked about all those things. She's one of the best mobilizers NRM has ever had. Yes. Mayombe Daudi is like, surprised people are not aware of this. She acts meek before her leaders, but the fact is she's so deeply entrenched, even the old man may be surprised if they held free voting in that party, whether delegates or caucus. The new party MPs are already in her pocket. The new party MPs are already in her pocket. She's good at mobilizing. Now mobilizing her car. Nasra Mwenda is just pissed because Among cannot be pushed around. The so-called mafia want her out so that they may bring in a puppet. A puppet they can easily control. So for sure, what do you think about Mwenda's analysis on Annette Among? Take a candle in the comment section. See you in the next video. Peace.